What is up with the squad? It's your favorite auntie with Uncle Tendencies in the building with Coach Coleman, the CC show. Tonight, it's one of them episodes where, listen, the sport telling on everybody, y'all. They trying to drop mid-season award lists. They trying to reshuffle the rankings. They pivoting on power rankings and shit. Conference play started. They handing out reality checks like it's mandatory. Listen. So we doing a full hoops catch up, okay? With structure. Okay, I got structure this time. I can write this time.
I heard it too. I know you meant business. They said structure, like it was real intense.
We got structure. We got some structure this time.
Good morning, guys. Like that structure. Good morning.
Earlier today, I had to pull up and just holler at y'all because I woke up to some foolishness. But Coach is here. You know, we're gonna go article by article. And break down what it mean, what it revealed, what questions we need to be asking before the next favorite games hit. Y'all listen. I need y'all active tonight. So let me know if y'all here. Y'all here for chaos or chess? Chaos or chess? Put it in the chat. Chaos or the chess? Let me know. Coleman. We're not doing no service talks. We're doing receipts tonight. What's happening with you?
Receipts. Wow. All I gotta say is wow Wednesday of women's college hoops. Just wow. Just from Monday to Wednesday, and then Unrivaled got underway. So it's a lot from Monday to Wednesday. It was a lot of women's hoops in a very short time.
There's a lot of foolishness, Coach. It's a lot of foolishness going on.
That's a. I get it.
It's a lot of foolishness. It's a lot of disrespect. But no, I ain't coming down. I've been on Demon Time since March the 1st. It ain't even no reason. I'm on your ass if you come at me. I'm on heads. I'm on heads. I'm on necks. I'm on throats. I'm on throats. I'm stepping on throats. They be disrespectful out here. Bro, you getting the whole live off talking about what I'm doing? Man, listen. Get your chat in order. All right. But, welcome, fam. Welcome in. What up, though? MJ, what's happening? Only E here. What's happening? Lisa Pugh in the building. So, we got the first article. It's about the Wooden Award mid-season top 25 list. So I was on one, rightfully so. So headlining that list is AZ Fudd, Sarah Strong. They're leading the list for UConn. The big takeaway, though, because some people probably walked away like, "Oh, this is a stacked list." Nah, this list is out of bounds. It's out of bounds. Okay, they got multiple selections from programs. They shouldn't have multiple selections. Throats. Yeah, throats. That's what I said. Throats. Yeah, you got it, MJ. Hashtag throats. Throats. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you rock around and find out. I done told y'all. So let's talk about this list.
Okay, there we go.
And we're gonna talk about this list because it's for the Wooden Award mid-season top 25 list. Okay, top 25 list. Now, What concerns me about the list is it's a lot of names on this list of schools and players that I don't understand how they got there. Now,
Okay.
I'm gonna share a point, and Gamecocks fan don't mind. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna share a point that the commission made. There is no way in hell LSU should have three
Oh my goodness.
three players on the Wooden Award mid-season top 25 list, and UConn and South Carolina don't. Ain't no way in the world.
No way.
This is why I'm on their throats.
And just drop 2 in a row. 2 in a row.
Second time around type stuff. Yeah.
MSD.
Second time around.
Around.
Like that right there. Like and share. Let them know we out here. Push this thing out. So AD Fudd is on the list. Sarah Strong is on the list. Joyce Edwards on the list. Tanaya Latz is on the list. Raven Johnson's not on this list. But let me tell you who on the list. Mylaja Fuwali, Flau'jae Johnson, Michaela Williams, Madison Booker, Rory Harmon, Lauren Betts, Kiki Rice, Talasia Cooper, Janiyah Barker, Reagan Beers, Aaliyah Chavez, Audie Crooks, Olivia Miles, Jazzy Davidson, Jelani Cambridge. Ain't no Raven on this list. She outplayed every point guard on this fucking list. Disrespect gotta stop.
Basketball is playing right in your face, right?
It's season top 25 list. How? Y'all better talk back to me. I'll shut this whole thing down. Now I came up here to talk basketball. Now y'all better say something back. Hello? Anybody there? Yeah, tell me about who y'all don't agree with. Talk back to me. Talk nice. Yeah, okay, yeah. See, June Brown. There we go. You don't agree with some of the people on the list. Good. Let's talk about it. Who you don't think should be on the list? Coach, have you seen the list?
No, not in its entirety.
Oh, you ain't seen the list. Coach ain't ready for work. That's what I'm talking about. You let a person be off a couple of days. He don't know how to show back up for work.
I know.
I've been off sick and everything. I was trying to rest. Okay? I was trying to rest today. I was gonna cancel the show and everything. I was gonna rest. And then the disrespect kept mounting. It just kept mounting. Okay. I said, I can't let this go. I was feeling congested and everything. I didn't get to do the political show today.
Right.
I don't know. Yeah, you hear me? This thing on, somebody talk back to me. Game. Put some cocks in the chat. I want to see them like that. Okay, let's talk about this list, goddamn it. In alphabetical order. Janiyah Barker. Reagan Beers. No, that ain't no disrespect. And City of Norman ain't having a bad season, okay? Janiyah Barker, Reagan Beers, Lauren Betts, Michaela Blakes, Madison Booker, Jelani Cambridge, Aaliyah Chavez, Audie Crooks, Jazzy Davidson, Joyce Edwards, AZ Fudd, Mylaja Fuwali, Rory Harmon, Hannah Hidalgo, Flau'jae Johnson, Tanaya Latson, Cody McMahon, Olivia Miles, Olivia Olson, Camille Pierre, Kiki Rice, Clara Strack, Sarah Strong, Michaela Williams. Ain't no Raven on this list? Olivia Miles on this list, though. And that's all the disrespect of Olivia Miles. I mean that disrespect when I say it. Raven is a better point guard than Olivia Miles. Argue with me in the chat. Flau'jae hasn't done anything to be on this list. The Wooden Award, John Wooden should be turning over in his grave. He passed, didn't he?
Yes,
yeah. Yeah, he should be rolling over in his grave. What else is it that Raven has to do? We can talk about Tessa too, but I'm at Raven right now because see, everything that y'all said Raven couldn't do, she done this year. So what else is it that Raven needs to do to get their respect? Y'all gonna stop moving the goalposts on this kid. Y'all said Raven can't score. Raven ain't did shit but score every time she want to show y'all that she can. Mylaja and Flau'jae together couldn't beat goddamn Vandy. They couldn't beat Kentucky. They 0-2 in SEC play. Wouldn't list for what? Them cupcakes they played?
Yeah.
Jelani Cambridge just dropped 41 in front of the GOAT. Jelani Cambridge I ain't gonna say she don't deserve to be on the list. But I'm talking about Raven being on this list. Go ahead, Coach. Go ahead, Coach. You were saying
I know you said Jelani Cambridge, but you must have read my mind because I feel like Malaysia Lay has for a while he just hasn't had enough body of work to even be considered on the list just because where the
big
playing
ass
time is at.
Flau'jae.
And Flau'jae. Janai Barker, I don't see it. I
There
see
is
it too
no way
strange.
LSU has 3 Wooden Award considerees, and UConn only got 2. South Carolina only got 2.
Right.
Yes, Yolanda Wells, 3 LSU on the list. Who paid who? Right, the Cash App drop.
So again, the Wooden Award, isn't it how you lead your team and not just your stats, right? If you're putting your team,
Come on, Coach. Come on, Coach. Talk, Coach. Talk now.
yeah, I mean, that's the whole purpose of the Wooden Award, and that's the legacy of Wooden, is how you lead your team, not just the points you put up, but are you putting your team in position as a whole? Is it impacting your team as a whole, and then it translates into winning because of your contribution to your team, not just filling your stats. Because you can fill your stats, and then Tennessee is like almost falling out. Janai, don't get me wrong, Janai Barber is a good game, but right now most of her 14.4 points per game it's been from the non-conference, and it's still yet holding on. And I think you're going to see some people's point per game dwindle down a little bit as you get deeper into SEC play because it gets a little tougher, right? And then they have a defensive scout on you, so you got to remember that these point per game and rebounds per game is you're entering into conference play, so it is based on what you buffer up from your non-conference play. But here you got a player like Joyce Edwards. She's probably going to maintain and show that she can maintain double digits night in night out. It's going to do that because it's a vital piece. And then you got a Raven Johnson that facilitates and is just phenomenal doing whatever it takes to get a team. I mean, to me, that's what a top player is doing, whatever it takes to put your team in a position to win the game. Right. Clean shots, assists, turnover to assist ratio, even though it wasn't a good turnover, it was a tough turnover night for South Carolina against Florida. But, I'm sure they're going to clean that up. But looking on the other side, most of the time, Raymond Johnson has a great turnover assist ratio. So tell me, what are we looking at? Did we move the criteria again for this position? Because last time I checked, when it comes to Wooden's legacy, it is how you lead your team as well as your stats. Stats stuffers doesn't mean that
you talking about leading the team, and the first name on this list is Janiyah Barker. Tell me about the leading that she done. Come on, y'all. I'm gonna have a real basketball conversation right now. Tell me about your most memorable moment of Janiyah Barker this season. And if it ain't her snatching away from the lady during handshake line, you ain't being honest with me.
Yeah,
because you don't remember nothing. You don't remember shit else that she did this season.
And then that's the reason why she shouldn't be on here, is because.
Tell me about your most memorable Reagan Beers moment this season. Y'all all watch basketball. Tell me about your most memorable Lauren Betts moment. Tell me. Put them in the chat. Remind me of them.
You gotta lose back to back. I know, like it's the fail up theory. I think you fail up for losing.
But I don't even know what it is. At this point, what Raven has done this season, 50, 82, 39, go find anyone past AZ Fudd with those numbers. Blake's maybe. Talk about it. Then talk about assist to turnover ratio. Then talk about she got a team that's in third place in the nation. Then talk about that she's the only returning starter there. Then talk about that there's players there learning new positions. Then talk about that we're still adding players into the fold right now. Then talk about that you down 2 players to injury for the entire season. Then talk about that we've been playing 7, 8, 9. Then on a team that only go 10 deep. Talk about all of that, and then tell me about this fucking list that y'all got. And then tell me about the leadership and what they done and what they improved and how consistent they've been game after game after game after game. This is one of the most consistent players in basketball. And y'all are jumping in my face and y'all will be in my chat talking about Raven ain't this and Raven ain't that, but you ain't got no receipts to say that she ain't. You ain't got no receipts to say that she ain't.
I feel that it's like fashionista list. Now, sir, you throwing out, fade names instead of let's look at the body of work and what this award means.
You saying it nice, Coach. Raven ain't kissing no ass, and that's why they ain't calling her name. Raven don't kiss nobody's ass. Raven say what she want to say. Raven think how she want to think. Raven play how she want to play. Raven lead how she want to lead. Raven ain't nobody yes man. Raven ain't running up behind nobody. She ain't jumping on nobody tip trying to be something that she ain't. Raven show up in his Raven every game. Every game. It don't change. She's the same Raven. Yeah, Raven got more hardware than everybody on the list.
That part too.
When we start putting it together. Now, if Raven was out here being silly and giggling and trying to be in people's faces and all that shit, then they would be trying to do. Then they be trying to do something with her. This kid just keep getting better. This kid just keep winning. This kid keep telling y'all about the Dawn Staley. That's the other thing y'all don't like about Raven. Every time you ask Raven about something, Raven be like, and the Dawn Staley said. But when you play with the Dawn Staley, that's the other thing y'all don't like about Raven. Every time Raven get a chance, she tell y'all what about the Dawn Staley.
I love it. Because Raven understands the assignment. It's bigger than basketball. It really is. And standing on business. So I respect that young woman for standing on business and the bigger meaning.
There has been a reason in almost every season that she has played that she could have just folded. Injury. The wave off. The people on social media coming for her. People saying she wasn't this. People saying she wasn't that. She could have quit basketball. She could have walked away. Every time she just keeps coming back better, Coach. She keeps coming back better, stronger.
You make me better.
They say, Raven, how you do it? She said, me got closer to God.
Haters gonna hate. Man. I mean, just the turnaround from how you try to humiliate in social media to revenge. That's just a body of work and here now.
Yeah, and I don't care if y'all get tired of me talking about Raven. I'm gonna talk about Raven every day till she ain't a Gamecock no more. Then I'm gonna talk about her every day while she in the WNBA or wherever she go. I'm gonna talk about Raven every day because it gets on y'all nerves.
And I feel like they got lots on here because most of the body of the work was done in Florida, and then now over to South Carolina, so they can kind of, tolerate. When I say they, Baskonomics or the sports writers can tolerate that more. So yeah, I think there is something terribly wrong that Raven Johnson is not in the conversation. It's terrible. I mean, terribly. Right, it's crooked. Let it crooked eye.
Somebody tell me Hannah Hidalgo's numbers. Somebody give me Hannah's numbers. Somebody give me Kiki Rice's numbers.
And Hannah right now sitting at this mid season is 25.3 points per game, 6.3 rebounds, 5.5 assists, and field goal percentage is 48.6.
How many losses they got?
How many losses they have?
Yeah.
I had jumped on out of the thing. Hold on.
They not even in the top 25.
Yeah, they out. They out
They're not
out.
even they not even in the top 25. But she's up for the Wooden Award. Why? For what?
So what is
I
it?
like
The
ja-
two
I like
losses.
I like I like Jazzy Davidson, but the Wooden Award for what? For what? For what? And I like Jazzy, but it's not time for Jazzy to be. Come on, that's not no. Jazzy's not having a better season than Raven. Y'all run them likes up for me. Hit the like and the share. They both right there.
Is let's see.
Jazzy just started college. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, oh, what? It's not a knock on
Just
Jazzy. It's
started.
like let Jazzy get through a semester first.
Right.
And I understand that people can still make the list, but she deserves to be on this list right now. Y'all put one name in you think is y'all drop one name you think is a lock for postseason awards. One name only. Don't cheat. One name that you think for sure is gonna get a postseason award. One name. It's a lot of bias going on. They need to open up the open up the voting.
Uh,
Coach, what's the biggest thing you think awards list miss at mid season?
You said miss at
Yeah,
midseason.
yeah.
How a player is contributing with the team and where the team is being consistent and the flow and leadership. The same. I think leadership and is more than just stat. At this point of the season, yes, stats help your team win, but just the leadership and doing those intangible things to win the game, the things that you can't even capture on analytics. And so I think that's what they miss. They miss watching what a player brings to their team, to their program, and how that's a difference maker um, on the court and then also off the court. We gotta talk about character integrity when it comes to some of these awards too. You just can't reward bad behavior too just because they play well. And I'm not saying there's a lot of bad behavior here, but I'm saying let's look at the all around thing.
Okay, okay, okay. You think Audie for sure gonna get an award this year? Okay. Yeah, Kiki over Raven. Mm-hmm. Imagine being the one single handedly stopped the GOAT from winning a ring on her way out of college. That's why they really hate Raven. Well, they'll get
Well,
over it.
that's their problem. You
They mess around and Raven gonna win a WNBA championship before that so called GOAT too. Then what they gonna do? Yeah,
they're gonna be sick. They're gonna be sick.
they sick now. Uh,
Walk around
what do
fine.
you think is the archetype that usually wins this award most often? Is it a 2-way player connector? Is it a pure scorer? Is it a dominant big? Who you think? What do you think normally wins this award?
I think the economic bias usually leans towards a person that has high. If we look at it now, the Wooden was a lot. That wouldn't be the case, but in 2025, and the economic bias, we see that it is the consistent high score to me, because the stat stuffer. That's what they're looking for. It's the ahs and the oohs and the woes. Like whoa. Being whoa, you always did it kind of real. So that's what I'm seeing versus just the consistency, a steady hand for your team. And to me, I think a player that scores 10 points a game, and this is just my perception, 10 points a game and a low assist, turnover assist ratio, and helps out consistent in rebounds and consistent on defense. The two-way player should be considered because that's what wins championships is defense. And so, but everyone thinks the person that scores 15 points plus that's the top player. But what about a person that sacrifices more points so they can be more effective on defense to help their team win? Just a thought. Just a thought.
You want to have real basketball talk? Okay. Well, yeah, most people don't want to do that.
Okay.
As I explained
Well,
earlier, a lot of folks aren't here for real basketball talk. Well, not here, but you know what I mean. Uh,
that was funny. You on that real basketball.
yeah, mm,
Michelle Harley. Oh, that's my cinnamon. I love cinnamon gum. Sorry. I had a cinnamon moment. Cinnamon.
was that a stripper that you knew or what? What?
Trident. Trident. Cinnamon. I like Trident.
Oh,
Cinnamon.
okay. You was like
I
Cinnamon.
was,
I didn't know if Cinnamon was finna take the stage or what.
yeah,
I didn't know there
man,
was a
I was,
flashback. I didn't know what happened.
I was never in love with a stripper. Nope, that's not
I
me.
didn't say nothing about in love with a stripper. I just said, did you have a flashback on the stripper? He said nothing about love. Now see, there you go.
I was just quoting a song, really.
I, I, I didn't know. I didn't know. Like I said, she was like cinnamon, cinnamon. I was like, oh, no,
Yeah.
cinnamon, but cinnamon
Now
must have
coming to the
twirled it
stage.
right.
Now coming to the stage.
Yeah, it was like coming to the stage, cinnamon, cinnamon. I was like, hey, oh, shoot, sound like a shaky, shaky girl. Okay. uh, okay. I don't really have much to say about the top 25. Um,
I mean, I gotta go with this. I don't agree with Cody McMahon and Olivia Miles. I think it's just inconsistent and there's so many questions that have to be answered as a team. And so I'm not
mhm.
so I enjoy Cody McMahon's play, but I'm not. I feel like there's just too much inconsistency. They're competing, and so don't get me wrong. I know that Cody McMahon can play as a hooper, but when you're talking a war, you're talking about how it impacts game consistently. Her team consistently, and so I can't be sold on that at mid season with Cody McMahon or Olivia Miles.
And my problem with Flage and my laser being on this list is that they ain't been on. They haven't even played consistently.
Exactly.
That's not on
Literally on
them.
the
That's
court.
just how they've been used.
Right. Literally on the court.
One, two, three.
Literally.
One, two, three, go. Uh,
You correct. Literally.
so I mean, sometimes you gotta make some of this shit make sense, man. And some of it is just that's just your favorite, and just say that's just your favorite. Just say that's just your favorite. That's my thing. I would just rather you be honest and say that's just my favorite. Because
Right.
there's no real argument that you can give for Raven not being on this list. Not stats, not impact, not leadership, not IQ, not team, not leading, not any of that. Not having to put the team on her back. Raven's been the leading scorer sometimes. So yeah, no. Not the
Yeah, that
course
was a
you
good
know chicken with
article.
that mystery juice. What? You eating that steroid chicken? No, Raven is not on the list, which is ridiculous. Raven is not on the Wooden Award this season top 25 list, which is absolutely ridiculous based on the names that I said. And the names that I shared were not in order. I mean, they were in alphabetical order, not in order of like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and nothing like that. They were in alphabetical order. So Barker, Beers, Betts, Blakes, Booker, Cambridge, Chavez, Crooks, Davidson, Edwards, Bud, Wiley, Harmon, Hidalgo, Johnson, Flauget, Latson, McMahon, Miles, Olson, Pierre, Rice, Strack, Strong, Williams. You
I
can
feel
make a
like
case.
Harmon.
You can make a case that Tessa Johnson's supposed to be on this list too, but I
Yeah,
digress. Go
that's
ahead.
who. That's who. I mean, and I really feel like, from my view, it appears that Rory Harmon's only on there because they beat South Carolina early in the season. I don't think if they lose, I don't think Rory Harmon's on there if they lose that game. The Texas lost that game.
Well, I mean, Texas hasn't lost though, right? Texas has not
But I'm
lost. They're
saying
undefeated. They're the number
they
two. I think that they get there. But the other thing about Texas is that Texas they have it is decidedly so that Texas is the narrative this year. They don't give a damn about UConn. They don't give a damn about South Carolina. They've been trying to push Vic, Madison, and Rory.
yeah, I don't think that's going to stick though, the way they want it to end up. Be honest with
Oh, I'm counting on it not. I got my caramel popcorn over to the side for the day that it don't.
you.
Yeah, got my caramel popcorn ready for a
Now,
few things.
now there's some talented young ladies, and yeah, like Jordan Lee's talented, Brian Cunningham. Like I like some of that. Like seeing Rory playing healthy Madison Booker, but I, I still question that they have enough depth. And remember, it's not how you start; it's how you finish. Right. So, but that's
Absolutely, and
the
I agree. I absolutely, and I agree with that. And just as quickly, like as Washington, some of these, some of this stuff too. Go ahead, cuz I want to make sure we
okay.
finish this. No, go ahead. I want to make sure we finish this segment before I move on.
Okay. Yeah, no, I was just saying it's not how you start, it's how you finish. And so, yeah, of course, I agree with you. Right now, Texas has earned that thing, but I still believe the narrative is a little too extreme for me, and not what I call basketball objective, seeing the whole picture. And so, therefore, usually when you kind of try to bend the truth that's actually taking place, it kind of blows back in your face eventually. That's all I'm saying. So, but I don't want to ever take away from the skills and what the hard work that those young adults, those young ladies in Texas are doing. But at the same time, there's some other great teams, and there's some teams becoming great in that conference. And it's I was I can't see how it's all gonna be all about Texas. I can't see it.
You can't see how it's all gonna be about Texas. Is that what you said?
Yeah, I don't see how, but the Basconomics is seeing so, but that, that that's what they
Well,
want.
I'm gonna move right into a Final Four. I'm gonna keep going in this conversation here because I was gonna talk top 25 poll, but I really don't have much to say about the top 25 poll. Y'all know that I think that's just good barbershop talk.
Right.
Put a 1 in the chat if you think the AP poll is mostly accurate. Put a 2 if you think it's mostly narrative. Put a 3 if you think it's bullshit. So 1 if you think it's mostly accurate. 2 if you think it's mostly narrative. 3 if you think it's mostly bullshit. While I tell y'all about these other awards and stuff that I seen in the article. Did you vote? This is what I'm talking about. And you tried to do a slick. I seen you move your hand. I was like, yeah, I seen Coleman pop up. I knew it was gonna be you in there. But y'all get your votes in. I knew it was gonna be you. But I'm gonna slide over to another article. And this article was on USA. Okay, so MJ, you think it's mostly narrative. Oh, but you think it's mostly bullshit. Man, what number is it? This is why you an MJ lover, because you try to put 2 and 3. 2 and 3. This is why you an MJ lover. Listen, hey man, 2 or 3. Come on, man. Come on. Can't have them both.
Not two
So
and.
he was like 23. And with him all the time. It's 2 and 3. So I'm gonna stay right here with these mid-season awards and stuff, right?
Okay.
And I want to move to okay, let me make sure that I tell you
Okay.
who's voting. So we have Megan Hall. This is a USA Today article. This is Megan Hall, Sydney Henderson, and Mitchell Northam. Mitchell Northam. And this is a January 7th article. 2 + 3 = 5. I don't have time, MJ. Nobody asked you. Now you doing math. Nobody asked. Okay. They called in the USA Today Studio 9 reporters, have considered all the developments, and then they handed out the midseason award. So Mitchell Northam, Player of the Year, Audie Crooks at Iowa State right now. Megan Hall says Sarah Strong. Sydney Henderson has Michaela Blakes. What do y'all think about that? Are any of them y'all Player of the Year? Probably right now, Player of the Year, Audie Crooks, Sarah Strong, Michaela Blakes. So Sarah Strong is hooping, and Michaela Blakes is, Michaela or bust. But for me, Audie Crooks is probably the National Player of the Year right now. Audie Crooks is the only player with multiple 40-point games this season, correct?
Correct. That's
in the
correct.
Power 4?
In Power 4 conference.
So, Coach, who's your midseason player of the year? Mine is Audie Crooks right now.
Mine would be between Audie and Joyce Edwards. I think right now where the team is at, everything that she's done has been impactful and very instrumental. Right, with the wins, just the position she plays and playing both two sides of the ball. But again, I have to agree with you on Audie Crooks too because it's a big turnaround from last season, and that's just due to you have a addition of Jada Williams and you got a Addie Brown, and so that allows Crooks to do more things. I think a little more comfortable in being a bag and be in her spaces and her spots more than not. So definitely,
Yeah, I
I'm
think
excited for Audie. Uh,
her confidence is all the way up. Yeah,
well, all the way, all
yeah,
the
her
way.
confidence is all the way up for sure. Like
So
she said, I
yeah,
got a bag and I'm finna show it off. Okay, you think it's Sarah
yeah.
Strong award to lose, but it's a conflict because they say Fudd is the player of the year. If that's the case, both will be taking votes from each other. Uh, that I I think that it was Sarah Strong to lose until Audie showed up the way she showed up. Now Audie's taken 2 losses here recently that Sarah ain't took none of them. So, but from an individual standpoint, I think the Audie is hooping right now. Get respect where respect is earned. So right now it's Audie for me. But you can't go wrong with one of those two. But I'm not sure how they got the other name that other name in there. I'm not. Yeah, I just don't have. I don't have Michaela as the player of the year right now.
Michaela, you said Blake.
Yeah, yeah, Blake's. I don't have her
I
as
did.
player of the year right now.
I have to agree because it is
She's
it's
having
not
a good
efficient.
season.
Yeah, but it's not efficient, and you're not sure if if they're going to we say hit that proverbial wall. So I because right now I think the way that they're going about uh, leaning into Michaela's skill set, I don't think it's healthy for a team if you're looking for team growth. So um, we'll see, especially when you're at SEC play and the bulk of almost I think it was 60 to 70% of your scoring is still coming from Michaela Blake's. Um, you might be in trouble down the line. I'm just saying you might have some hills to climb. I see.
Oh, it's gonna be some hills to climb. Yeah, oh, definitely. You got to get through South Carolina, UConn.
So
Yeah,
I enjoy Michaela Blake's game. I do. I love to
absolutely.
see hoopers, right? But that's not it. That just when you're in an intense, what I call an intense, highly competitive conference like SEC, and like I said, 67% of your offense is coming from that one player. Um, that's not a good sign for your team because you need your team to grow and mature and into some balance. And so you don't want to lean into one player because what if something happens
I
to your
mean, you ain't got to
player?
tell us. You ain't got to tell me.
Who do you run to? You know what I mean? Who do you know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. So I don't want you. You don't want to set yourself up. Okay.
Coach, you was finna break into your falsetto. Oh no, who do you run to?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, hold on.
Who do you run to? No, yeah. So
Okay,
I don't
okay,
understand. I don't want to harp on that
soprano
because
sing,
yeah,
alto sing.
right. Yeah. So again, when we look at this, and you and I, we know we're looking at basketball. It's not being derogatory or negative to the player. It's about is that realistic?
Is it
Is that
realistic and is
realistic
it
or not?
sustainable? It's always is it realistic
Sustainable,
and is
right?
it sustainable? Those are
So
always my things. Absolutely.
it's never about that basketball player individually because we enjoy that skill, that hooper. It's about is that like you said, realistic and sustainable for the team. And is your team actually growing? That's what a lot of people don't realize. Is your team actually growing? Are you growing as a team, or are you just leaning on that point production from that one player? Is it,
Absolutely.
you know? That's one. What they saying? That's one to grow on. No,
Defensive player of the year. Defensive player of the year. So, according to what up, Blue Way? According to this article, defensive player of the year is between Hannah Hidalgo and also Sarah Strong.
yeah, I just threw it from my mouth. I see again. I still have to stick with Hannah. Hidalgo is not a 1v1 defensive player. So if you're talking about defensive player of the year, you're talking about someone that you see in multiple settings of defense, 1v1, and they play discipline in the zone when your team has to do that for whatever circumstances, situations, and then they around hustle around the ball. Oftentimes, Hannah Hidalgo is the benefactor of deflections and is leaking out into the transition and gets the layup. And so what that appears, the image appears that that was good defense on the behalf, but really is I am not comfortable with a lot of Hannah Hidalgo's overplaying, and then it's kind of hard for me to concede to Sarah Strong, where the bulk of the schedule you play a strong non-conference ranked team, but the bulk of your schedule is Big East. So I struggle with that, looking at where there's no parity, and to really measure is that really good defense or is it just poor? It's like you playing against inferior teams in your own conference. So I struggle with that.
Who you got in the conversation for defensive player of the year?
I was thinking Medina.
Okay.
I mean, you got her.
I thought about for sure Medina Akkad. I thought about Raymond Johnson, and also thought about Talasia Cooper.
Yeah, for sure.
But y'all let me know in the chat too who y'all got. But I hadn't really picked anybody. The freshman of the year they got between, let me see, Jazzy Davis and Aaliyah Chavez. Let me get this child name because I don't even know Whitaker. Hold on. Let me see who's Whitaker.
You sound like your parents now.
Yeah, Lauren Whitaker. Lauren Whitaker of Gonzaga. Because I want to make sure I call the kid now. I'm not familiar with her. They're saying that she's a front runner for this award with Jazzy Davidson and Chavez, but they say she looked like the next great Gonzaga player. Okay, tell me the last great Gonzaga player. Never mind.
I can't remember either.
Don't make no sense, man. Okay, but anyway, and you know, maybe we got to go check the kid out. 6'3" forward from New Zealand, 8 double-doubles this season, averaging 19.5 points, 9.9 rebounds per game, shooting 56.5 from the floor. One of 5 players nationally posting at least 9 points and 9 rebounds per game, and the only rookie doing so. So in a tough mid-major, they saying like the West Coast Conference. Ooh, so tough. She looked like a difference maker. Right. That's what you said. What? Yeah. Right. Lauren Whitaker. Tell me the last Gonzaga game you watched. Tell me the last time you wanted to see Gonzaga. Tell me the last time you was like, damn, when do Gonzaga play?
Men's team, John Stockton.
See what I'm saying? see what I'm saying? They're known as a basketball school because the men was a Cinderella at one time, and then they stuck around.
Right. And then Mark.
I gotta stop with these narratives. And hey, Lauren Whitaker sounds like she's having a great season, but against who? Doing what? And then you gonna tell me about this great mid-major league like the West Coast Conference? Y'all, for real, tell me the last great Gonzaga women's hoop player. That's a real question, chat fam. I need help with that. Now help me. Who was it? Coach, don't double down on the sentiment. Tell me, you be naming all these mid-majors and you know St. John's is on 3rd Street and you know Rhode Island is across the street from such and such. Who was the last Gonzaga player?
That was West Coast wasn't my strength when I coached.
Oh man, I know you went far west as Arizona, so you'd have seen them.
You'd have seen them. You're right.
You'd have seen them. Don't do that.
No, I'm on the cinnamon right now. I'm on. I can't.
That trident that been ran out. That cinnamon's taste, man. Don't get a new piece of gum. You've been on the show 30 minutes. That's like bazooka gum, man. That ain't nothing. You just chew it now.
Yeah, it's the Dollar Tree trident.
Yeah. Go and get your new piece. Bam. You know what I'm saying? Bing. Sparkles in your mouth like that. Okay, look. Pause. Here we go.
Good
Um,
damn good pause. That's a damn good pause.
So I'm out on the freshman of the year conversation. I'm trying to figure out who the okay. All right, on these freshmen. Although I think Jazzy Davidson and Aaliyah Chavez is probably theirs to lose. They're not going to talk about Gotti. Gotti missed games. Isla had some games where she was off. I know that I don't expect it to be the Gamecocks, but it's been some other freshmen that are having some really, really, really great seasons. So I hope they take a look at some of them. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Here's where it gets interesting. Most improved player. Yeah, once he get his bougie lip gloss, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Chapstick. He need a sound effect for chapstick time. he need a sound effect. Dougie Swoosh, what's happening? Most improved player. They had Tessa Johnson, Chastity Chit Chat Wright, or Joyce Edwards. Thoughts on that?
I had a Raven Johnson. I mean, Chit Chat been consistent. But I think they got that right. You know, Raven Johnson and Joyce Edwards. I don't.
No. Raven Tessa Johnson.
Tessa. Sorry, Tessa. Excuse me.
Tessa, Chit Chat, and Joyce.
I'm gonna have to go with Tessa leading that right now.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And that particular award.
If anybody care, I'm using my regular old Carmex right now. Anybody care? Yeah. All right.
Oh my goodness, man! I can't.
I know I'm silly as hell. Yeah, my regular old Carmex. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It worked just as good as that bougie chapstick he got. Okay. Now here's where the disrespect. Here's where the disrespect woke me up. Okay, set me straight up in my seat. Okay. Coach of the year. You got your cocoa butter Vaseline. It's all good. That's what I'm saying. I'm giving you some beeswax in a minute.
Bees in the trash.
Yeah, Yolanda Wells. Most improved. I don't know. We've been hoopers, so don't try to just put us on the most improved list. It's like a participation trophy or something. I don't know. It's lightweight disrespectful.
That's some shade. That's shade to me.
Yeah, most improved, but not in the conversation for National Player of the Year. Not on the Wooden Award list. Fuck out of here. Keep your little most improved award. We don't need it. But Coach of the Year. So let's talk about that. Who do y'all think are the three? Who do y'all think are the three candidates for Coach of the Year? 3 candidates for Coach of the Year. Please let me know. Let's talk about this for a minute. Who do y'all think is on this list here? Don't cheat. Go look at the article.
I'm not looking at the article. I'm on my Gamma decks.
Okay. So who do y'all think is up for Coach of the Year?
Gramps.
Not at all.
Undefeated. Not at all.
Not at all. Gino is not on the list.
Now that's just disrespectful. We defended champs undefeated.
Moki is not on the list. Vic Schaefer is on the list. Gino's not on the list. Moki's not on the list. If you say Kim Moki, Yolanda, Kim Moki's not on the list. But if you say Kim Caldwell, she not on the list either. So it don't matter what Kim you say. They ain't on the list. Okay, keep going. Y'all guess one. I said it's 3 of them now. Vic is on the list. Schaefer's on the list.
We know they ain't got drip on there, so.
Yeah, hell no. Not on the list. No Don Staley. No Gino. No, not Kenny ain't on the list. Carol Lawson. No, not on the list. God be damn. If she on this list, we got to call the people who wrote the article if she's on the list. Oh shit. Gotta draw the line somewhere. The hidden secret with cocoa butter Vaseline. What?
All right, man. We talking basketball, bruh. You up here, Mr. Wiz. Remember Nickelodeon with the science?
MJ with the Senate cocoa butter recipe in the chat for you if you need it. Shay Ralph, not on the list. Shay Ralph, not on the list. Notre Dame coach, hell no. He's on the hot seat.
Iowa. Mocha Lottie said Iowa State.
No. Nope.
UCLA.
Ohio State coach on the list? No. UCLA? No.
Shonda Del Rey said no UCLA. Okay.
Nope.
Cool. Texas Tech.
Nope.
No Texas Tech coach with that big turnaround?
Hell no. NC State coach? Hell no. What's up, Gamecocks fam? Gottlieb? Nope. Let me tell y'all this list. this shit killed me. Let me tell y'all this list. Listen. Brenda Freeze at Maryland. Vic Schaefer at Texas. Or Jenny Branchick at Oklahoma. No, we're discussing who's on this USA Today. Listen to this article, Gamecocks fam. We going over mid-season awards here. So,
oh my goodness.
Coach of the Year right now, Jenny Branchick at Oklahoma. I hope I'm saying her name right. Vic Schaefer at Texas. And Brenda Freeze at Maryland. That's the list.
And they caught an L.
I told y'all these articles be wild. This is why I read. Y'all. That's why I be reading. Listen. I told
Jidney. Gamecocks fan. Jidney.
Hey, Forrest. I don't have time for that shit, Forrest. I don't got time for it. I ain't doing that. I knew somebody was gonna say I was lying. Let me show the article. Let me share my screen and show the article. Let me share my screen, show the article.
Blueprint Brenda.
Okay, Coach of the Year.
I'm going article. Wow.
Coach of the Year.
Hey, for real.
Freeze. Few coaches have adapted as well to the transfer portal as Freeze. Vic Schaefer.
Wow.
Because for the last several years, Longhorns have been near the top of the women's college basketball. But something feels different about this season's roster. And
this is something you have to say, like you said.
Jenny Branchick, Oklahoma. Because we don't believe that shit. I just want y'all to see the article, okay? So there we go. They made that list today. So by the logic, where's Dawn? 1, 2, 3 Cancun. By that logic, look like. But it gets better, y'all. It gets fucking better. This is why I love articles. This is why I love doing articles with y'all. What they said about Jenny. Jenny. Branchick has the Sooners back in the top 5 for the first time since the 2008-2009 season in her 5th year as head coach. Oklahoma has the second best scoring offense in the nation and ranks first overall in rebounds per game behind dominant center Reagan Beers and freshman sensation Aaliyah Chavez. The Sooners, it goes on to say the Sooners suffered a blowout. Lost the number 3 UCLA 2 games into the season, but responded with 13 consecutive wins, the second longest streak in program history.
That's how they hype it up too. Hype me up.
If Oklahoma continues to play like this, an even longer postseason run could be in their future.
If only.
They just near the top. They was by the top. They wasn't at the top. They didn't say how close to the top. But it gets better. So I'm gonna tell y'all something else. So we're gonna talk Final Four predictions now. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Here we go.
Okay? We're gonna talk Final Four predictions. Okay. And what I want y'all to know is that there are 1, 2, 3. There's still 3 people that pick Final Fours. In at least 2 Final Fours, we're not in them.
Oh, that's their wish. That's their winging and prayer that South Carolina. It's in there. They're Gamecocks.
So,
They're in there. It's in there.
so let's start with what I said. The people name what? Northam. Northam.
uh,
Final four for Northam is UConn, Texas, UCLA, and Oklahoma. UConn is the reigning national champ, undefeated, and may not lose a game in the regular season. Texas owns an unblemished record too, and while they might face some tough games in the stacked SEC, the Longhorns have the look of a contender with Madison Booker and Rory Harmon leading the way. UCLA's only losses to Texas and the Bruins, anchored by likely number one overall WNBA draft pick Lauren Betts, look elite on both ends of the floor. In each of the last 6 NCAA tournaments, at least one team not seeded on the one line has made the Final Four. This year, that could be Oklahoma, who may pose a matchup problem during March Madness. They have a dominant post in Reagan Beers, a dynamic guard in Aaliyah Chavez, and a strong supporting cast that includes Peyton Burhos, Sahara Williams, and Zaya Van. The Sooners lead the nation in rebounding, grabbing 53.1 boards per game, and are holding their opponents to 29.8% shooting from the floor, which also leads the country. So what is we? Chopped liver?
apparently, and
We had 2 back-to-back games with like 54 rebounds or something in them. We had a 70-some rebound game. Something I don't know. Tell me. Okay, I don't know. I might have made up 70, but you know what I'm saying.
Right. It was up there.
High Life, what's your question? Please, High Life, what's the question? Let me know. Let's go. Let's talk about
it. Got the hand raised and everything.
Yeah.
And everything.
While we waiting on High Life's question. Y'all tell me who's your midseason snub and who's your most improved that you can't ignore? This is crazy. We still have more games to play. Knocking South Carolina out already. Yeah. What the sound like they're going to try to stake it up against South Carolina on the road to the Final Four. That's okay. Stack it up against it. Stack it up. We knock it down. Stack it up. We'll knock it down.
I already knew it was me.
We here for it. We here for it. Raven. This is what I got to say to them. Quack, 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 quack. Is that right, Gamecocks fam? On this January 8th, American Day of 2026. Quack, 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 quack. Okay.
Ducks.
Go Ducks. Is this the same beers from last season or is this a new Reagan that you missed something? No, it's the same beers. It's that same beers. You're going to work on my cadence of the quacks. Thank you. I only seen it one time. That's what I'm saying. That's why I check in with the commission. By Saturday, I'm gonna be down. I'm gonna have it down. Quack, 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 quack. See, you don't want me to do that. Quack, 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 quack. I ain't gonna do that either. Okay, look. Mid-season snub, Raven not being on that list. Tessa is my most improved along with Joyce. Okay. It is wise to let Alicia get her feet wet against Arkansas or wait one more week to get the flow. Alicia is coming from just playing pro basketball. We're gonna see. She said, I don't believe that she's playing tomorrow. We call her Allie. I call her the big baguette, Allie. Not playing tomorrow, and I don't believe Latson is playing. Oklahoma is fool's gold. Strength to schedule 182. Ooh. Non-conference strength to schedule 257. These stats are inflated and look good. Keontae, talk about it. Okay, let's move on to the next person. Hall. This is Hall. This is who Hall got. Hall's Final Four. UConn, Texas, okay. UCLA, South Carolina. UConn, Texas, and UCLA all look like well-oiled machines. And I fully expect all 3 teams to make the Final Four in Phoenix. The
Oh,
Huskies likely
they
have the easiest
serious.
path with one ranked opponent on the schedule ahead of the tournament. UCLA and Texas have harder paths to postseason play, but both have dependable anchors. The Bruins have 5 potential 2026 WNBA draft prospects, including Lauren Betts, and the Longhorns have the talented trio of Madison Booker, Rory Harmon, and Jordan Lee leading the way. That leaves one spot for Phoenix. And while I don't feel overly confident in the Gamecocks being the 4th team, their defense has been too shaky at times for my liking. I'm hard pressed to think they won't be there. Conference play and tournament time is typically when South Carolina plays its best basketball. LSU deserves consideration, but at the midway point of the season, I can't put them in the Final Four. So they don't really believe in us either, but they couldn't make up another reason to put another fucking team there. So you can keep your fucking vote too, Hall. Now, Henderson. Unless y'all want to talk about that. Is it?
No, I mean, it was just a bias. They
Anything
were
else?
making their personal bias known. It's
Yeah.
subjective. So
Anything else we need to? I said what I need to say about it, but time for the chat fan to respond and everything. Okay, time for the chat fan to respond. So our blurbers about everything wrong with us and why they didn't really want to put us there, but they couldn't think of nobody else to put there. So we're there. Yeah, it's a real bullshit. This is why I share these articles with y'all.
yeah,
Because this is what people think about us. And that's why I'm cocky than a motherfucker. That's why I act how I do. Yeah, wait. You say is LSU defense better than ours? Wait till I get to this next one, okay? Wait till I get to this next one. You say what kind of foolishness? But somewhere we keep showing up in the Final Four. Time after time after time, year after year after year. So, okay, the last one. Henderson got UConn, Texas, UCLA, and LSU. Now, I don't know what Don really did to these people except kept winning, but UConn and Texas are among the few undefeated teams remaining in women's college basketball. The Huskies' title defense is off to a 15-0 start, including a gritty win over number 6 Michigan. The Huskies will likely run the table in the conference and add to their 53-game streak against Big East opponents. Texas looks equally dominant behind the 1-2 punch of Madison Booker and Rory Harmon. The Longhorns own ranked wins over UCLA and South Carolina, 2 teams they can face in Phoenix. UCLA has rattled off 8 consecutive wins since its loss to Texas, with potential WNBA number 1 pick Lauren Betts finding her stride. The Bruins' tougher non-conference schedule should pay dividends as they've already fought through some adversity. The final spot will likely come down to an SEC powerhouse like South Carolina or LSU. The Tigers boast the highest scoring offense in the nation, but dropped 2 consecutive conference games, leaving more questions than answers. LSU has the talent to make the Final Four with the big 3 of Malaysia Fulwiley, Flau'jae Johnson, and Michaela Williams, but it'll come down to how the Tigers respond in the second half of the season. So why in the fuck is they in the Final Four again? And why are we not in the conversation?
subjective. Haters gonna hate, and it's not facts. It's not body of work right now. I mean, can I just talk about it? It's not
Now,
body of work.
I want to go back so I say these names again so I don't remember these names. So I don't forget them. Okay. I want to make sure that I get all this correct. Mid-season Women's College Basketball Awards, MVP, Most Improved, and more from USAToday.com. Megan L. Hall, Sydney Henderson, and Mitchell Northam. USA Today, January 7th, 2026, 6:05 a.m. It was the top of the morning when they came up with this shit. Top of the morning. You hear me? Top of the morning. Okay? Top of the morning when they came up with this. Okay? So this is USA Today Studio 9 reporters covering women's sports, and they've considered all the developments and are handing out mid-season awards. Yeah, I just wanted to get that, clip that. Okay, there we go. Where do we begin? Where do we end? What should we say about this foolishness? Just keep hating, man. Keep hating, keep watching. Keep hating, keep watching. Now, they said what UCLA did since they lost to Texas. What the fuck have we done since we lost to Texas? What did we? How many teams? How many wins we done rattled off? What we looking like? What we done battled through? How many ranked teams are in the Big East compared to SEC? One, they'll throw two over there to help with the strength of schedule for UConn. It'll be UConn and somebody. Who is it this year? Villanova. I don't remember who turn it is this year. Real disrespect though, y'all. Real disrespect. I can't make this stuff up. I can't make this stuff up. I had one. So, listen. I got another article, but I had another article. But I don't know how y'all feel about this. Now, this is what the article said. Y'all tell me. Hannah Hidalgo is doing everything. Now, Notre Dame must rise with her.
I'm sorry.
Now,
you should help your team rise up. I will rise up. Right. You should help your team.
this is
Right.
this is Megan. This is Megan Hall again. This is Megan Hall again.
Yeah.
Say today sports. Okay.
That is actually asinine. That's totally ridiculous. Yeah.
This is about this
me.
is about Hannah's mentality and two-way chaos. This is about her growth, her next play maturity, her leadership, and her ability to strike fear with defense, turning it into instant offense. Now, here's the key points from the article. It said that she leads the nation in steals and is second in scoring behind Audie Crooks. She talks about emotional management and managing teammates, not just herself. Tell me the teammates that she's managed. That's a 9, that's a 10, that's 11, that's a 12. Okay, I hear you. She's stacking records, consecutive double-digit games, single game steals record, steals climbing to her program history. The piece frames her as the engine Notre Dame must rise with.
That don't sound good right there. Get them, Auntie.
They say this is the exact story that turns January into legacy building month, but it ain't for real. It's not. Hannah ain't been dogging like normal. You a Paul Gamecocks fan? Okay. Coach, what makes a high pressure defender truly special? Is it instincts? Is it conditioning? Is it mentality? What is it?
It's conditioning. It is IQ, team defense IQ, where you not just set yourself up to be successful on the back end of defense, where you set your team mates to be in the position to play successful defense as well. So a key defense on the defensive end, you help your team and your teammates become better defenders as well. It's to make that by leadership and by working on that. So you need the endurance so you can see the game and mostly. And here's a quick. I'm gonna give you an inside scoop, chat fam. If you can see the game defensively, that helps you when you're on the offensive side of the ball. Oh, aha.
That's a great point, Coach. I wanted to let them sit with that for a moment, and then I'm gonna shift gears a little bit here because this is something the Gamecocks fan, the commission brought up during Las Vegas's run. You can be a great leader and still need to make changes in your leadership and how you lead based on the people that you're leading. Asia this season, and Gamecocks fan was really, really good about calling it out. Asia, you gotta lead. You gotta lead different. And Asia eventually talked about the fact that because there was a different group of people around her, this wasn't the same old crew that she had won championships with before. She had to lead different. she had to
Right.
reestablish. Not even reestablish. She had to establish connections with new teammates. She had to learn new teammates.
Gotcha.
They had to Stormin, Norman, Foreman go through the phases of becoming a team again.
Right.
And she had to lead in a way that allowed that. And that meant what? Getting together and eating some pizza, not just basketball, team building type exercises, that kind of stuff. I don't see that happening with Hannah. And Hannah is in that exact type of situation right now. Why? Because everything around her is different than it was last year. And if Hannah wants to go anywhere with this team, she's got to build some trust with them. Now they talk about what is it they said? Let me go back up here so I quote this thing right. Hold on. Emotional management and managing teammates. Listen, Hannah's barely managing her own self on the court. You're not ready to manage a teammate yet. And the reason that I know you're barely managing yourself on the court is because you talked about how in certain situations she's not managing the line between urgency and pressing. So you're not ready to manage the teammates. So we got to lead different. There's some team building that has to go on here. The word used to describe Hannah is a joke. Yeah, and I just don't think that she's at that place with this team right now. I'm interested to see how many of these people stay after this year.
I do want to say this. So Hannah has the offensive skill set. She has the capability to play high level defense. But right now, you got to go back. We got to look at the reality of what has been produced this far in the body of work and what it's showing. So the game calls you out, and the game tells us what we're good at and what we need to work on. And so hopefully you can be humble enough because she has the potential to be a great leader, but there's some other personal things you gotta. I think when you say you gotta willing to get into, so you can become a better player, so you can unleash that level of ability that you have. So I do believe in Hannah's ability, but sometimes you get in your own way right up here in between the ears, and so it's not the skills that it's um, the skill set of the it's not the physical skill set, it's the skill set of the mind right now. I'm playing on words right there. And that's what I hope Hannah finds. And we're what is it junior year, sophomore year? So I mean uh
No, it ain't sophomore year, it's junior year. So now
junior
this is when
year,
you're
so
supposed to be the coach ain't supposed to have to talk to you no more. This is when you're
right.
supposed to know that you can't throw you can't just she didn't just throw her teammates in front of the bus. She walked them out there and just held them out there. Like just held them up for the bus.
Like dude, hold up
Like with a stick, just held them up. Just don't you move. Don't you move. Held them up in front of the bus.
Oh man.
And
Yeah,
then told the bus to back up.
back.
And don't make the little beep, beep, beep. Don't do that noise. Do it silently. Back up
You said don't
over
do
them
you said don't
quietly.
do that. You said don't do
Yeah.
that.
Don't even make a noise when you back up over them. So I thought this was an
Oh,
interesting article. I just was like, wow.
yeah, that was
Because I think that what we've established is that a team built around one superstar can't survive March.
Mhm.
It just doesn't work, especially not in this day and age of basketball. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. It's too much
It
parity.
doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't. It's an old model. It's an old model.
What's harder to game plan against, Coach? Elite scoring or elite disruption?
Elite disruption. Because scoring, if it's elite scoring, you kind of you're not trying to stop it. You're just trying to give them less touches. And if you have that, but elite disruption, man, it can mess with the flow of your game and everything else, and just make the game look good. Yeah, yeah.
I got it. I know that we got to get into some pick'ems. But I did want to highlight just one other article that called out some weaknesses on some teams: LSU, Michigan, Maryland, Iowa State. Conference play turned film into a weapon, don't it? Everybody get to scout, everybody get to adjusting. Listen, yeah, y'all type overreaction if y'all think these is temporary issues that I'm finna list for each of these teams, or type real problem. Okay, we're gonna
Yeah,
start with
exactly.
LSU. We're gonna start with LSU. Is this thing on? Remember, overreaction or real problem. LSU issues
Real
highlighted for
problem.
this team. Okay, let me know if
Sounds
this is an
good.
overreaction or a real problem. This is what I got for LSU. Rebounding problems. Second chance points allowed problem. Rim attack efficiency falling, and a lack of clear scoring hierarchy in key minutes. Turnovers and fit questions are raised. Now, am I overreacting or are these real problems? Overreacting or real problems? I'm gonna give it to you one more time. Rebounding problems, second chance points allowed, rim attack efficiency falling, lack of clear scoring hierarchy in key moments, turnovers and fit questions being raised. Okay, let me know. Is this a real problem or overreaction? Real problem, overreaction. Okay, real problems. Okay. Problems. Okay. Everybody think it's a problem. Nobody say it's overreaction. Okay. Everybody
hmm
look like we in agreement. Okay. Okay. Michigan, Michigan,
uh,
Michigan,
uh,
Michigan. Again, same thing. Overreaction, real problem.
I'm gonna go overreaction.
Washington's Washington's defensive strategy forcing the key players into tough shots. Denial and ball pressure disrupting timing and set execution. Real problems, overreaction. You said overreaction, coach? Why?
I, because with Michigan, they have a system, they have something set, and I think they can recover from that, and it's a learning opportunity and maturation. So that's why I call it overreaction. With that, so I have some confidence in that coaching staff and those players. They can make the adjustments and
Mm,
learn from that, especially early in the season.
okay, okay, that's fair. I see. It looked like the chat fan that's responding agree with you. I see overreaction coming in. Okay, okay. Shay say problem. Interesting.
Okay.
Okay, let's move on to Maryland. Maryland overreaction, problem. Overreaction, real problem. Reliance on chaos possessions and scrambling. And when that was removed, they struggled to generate consistent half court offense. 3-point shooting is ugly and turnovers matter. Is
Yeah,
this an overreaction or a real problem?
to me, I see it as a problem because it's some question marks on depth of roster and what they need. They kind of they're 1.5 dimensional Maryland right now, so they're easily predictable. So that's a problem. So when you go watch how they win, they
Mhm.
have to win one certain way, and they're not as adapt. They haven't showed they're adaptable to win in different ways. That they don't win in a certain style, in a certain fashion. So right now, that's the problem.
Got you. Okay. Last one, Iowa State. Iowa State. So now if teams are able to kind of match with Baylor's strategy, mixing coverage on crooks, which it looks like Cincinnati was able to do that tonight. Uh conceding certain shots, and that's something Iowa State did. They just concede certain shots, and then attacking crooks defensively through pick and pop and space coverage. Are are we overreacting to those things, or are those real problems? It's looking like there might be a real problem with two losses in a row. Where did Cincinnati come from?
They
I, I, I,
were on the rise last season quietly. Uh, but we'll see. I don't think on the rise, trying to put something together.
you know what? Your glass is always half full. Your glass is always. I mean, your glass is like it ain't even just half full. Your glass is always like 75% full or something. You are the most positive coach. Like, oh no, just they was on the rise last year. I don't remember nobody from that team from last year.
They had a young lady that was a post player that talked about. But no, I
Okay,
mean
okay.
here you
Mr.
got early
Ellie,
season exposure.
this Mr. El Ladine over here. Go ahead.
You got early. Well, so this is the early season exposure. So it's a problem. So now what Iowa State has to do is go back and have make sure they have a counter uh, a, a, a counter offense to that, um, to how they're gonna what they call front. They're fronting the post, and then they're gonna send help
Stop
early.
putting
That's
stop
what they
putting
call.
Ladine in the chat. He can't even think straight. Stop typing that in there, Gamecocks fam. You throwing him off.
So so everyone knows that what they're doing, they're fronting the post on all these, and then they're providing early help. And so it's called front the post, and help is already there. Front is halfway committed. So when that pass is there, we're meeting the pass, or the double team is already there. And so now you have to now you need to come up with a counter offense to what they're doing to open up the to open up your post, because you know Audie Cook is going to be important. You need Audie
How
to
many teams in
produce
the
some
Big
points.
12 gonna be able to do that, coach?
To perfection, not many. I think you got to be very disciplined. It sounds. So I don't know how many
Can
teams will
Baylor
be
can
able to.
Baylor do it?
Again, Bill, I mean, well, you had a coach. Obviously, like you mentioned in a lot before, you had a head coach that probably used that in the past, and so you
Mhm.
teach that and you go over that. So if it's something that you go over and it becomes what you call muscle memory, that you do it.
Mhm.
But I don't see many teams making that style of defense just a muscle memory thing. You have to be very disciplined and staying in that area, and how you front and how you cover and how you double and how you stunt, what they call stunting over to be in position uh, there. So
Okay. I see you said since he did it, yep. Baylor did it. Will they be able to do it again? Somebody said LSU ain't tough enough. Well, better find out. Colorado can. Texas Tech can. Okay. Okay. Uh it was another school I was gonna ask about. Texas Tech. Can TCU?
man, they just expose their weakness. No, no, I
You
don't.
said no.
I
Coach
never
said
seen
no,
them.
no. Coach got serious with me. They just exposed their weakness. No, 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 no. Why you say them? No, don't say them again. All right, coach. My bad.
Well, here's the thing is, I mean, you look at the scores, they never their scores is
Hands
usually in the
up,
what
don't
70s,
shoot.
80s.
What about Arizona State? What about Arizona State?
That right, well, you mentioned that that's kind of their not their master, but that's probably their dialing their go to right now is a little bit of uh, defense. You know, they don't have great offense as of now, so they're winning because they're getting enough stops. So, and then that crazy earlier in the season against UNLV, that crazy 3-pointer half hook shot off the backboard. That was the craziest buzzer beater I've seen this season. Did you see that? Anybody see that? Arizona State against UNLV Rebel. UNLV.
No, coach. You be watching basketball without us. You don't even message in the chat like, yo, it's a good game going on or nothing. You just watch all the basketball to yourself.
That's my. I never say that's probably my sensory overload. You know,
Mm.
I'm special. I'm special.
He don't send no message like, y'all watching this game? He don't even say, I just watched the good game. Y'all check this one out. Just keep all the
Because
basketball
I'm
to
trying to be
yourself.
prepared for. I'm trying to be prepared for work. Okay, look, you stressing me
You
right now.
just keep all the basketball to yourself. You keep all the basketball to yourself.
I ain't trying to get written up when I'm being prepared for work. I'm trying to be sure I'm prepared for work.
Now he at work asking us about stuff we don't know nothing about. Oh man.
Oh, oh, oh my goodness. Man. Yeah, I think that, I think Big 12 is going to be intense. I I would love to see Celia Scott and Bella figure it out, but can it be consistent? That's the thing. Can they
Man,
produce that level
yeah.
of competition consistent?
Fired on his day off. He gonna get wrote up twice already. Hey, you got Coach got wrote up on break. Dude got wrote up
I'm
on break.
on my break. Oh my goodness!
He got wrote
Wow,
up on break.
I ain't
So
even know.
I know that we got to get to pick'ems, but I gotta have this conversation with y'all. Okay, real quick, just real quick. I don't remember the content creator name. Man, I meant to remember his name. But let me just go and say this: but us basketball aficionados, and us connoisseurs of basketball. Okay, Stephanie Okechukwu, was that her name?
It felt like we talking about similar
Stephanie
names.
Okechukwu.
Okay.
Is that how you say her name? Stephanie Okechukwu.
Okechukwu. Okay.
Is that how you say her name? Okechukwu.
It's
I think.
in that area. That's close to it. That's close.
Let me get the 7'1" girl from Texas Tech. I don't know if she's been approved yet. Y'all know who I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if I can try to kind of say her name right. Okechukwu.
Okechukwu.
I think it's Okechukwu. I think something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Okechukwu. I don't know. Okay. I don't know if she's been approved yet. But here's the thing. I saw a content creator say, please hurry up and get her approved for Texas Tech because her versus Audie Crooks was gonna be must-see TV. No, it's not.
Mm-mm.
No, it's not. No, it's not. And don't push that narrative out there. First of all, don't put that pressure
Right.
on her. Don't put that pressure on her. But let's be clear. Here's the thing. Some of y'all get on these just because you can get a mic from Amazon don't mean that you should just talk about sports. Sometimes you should see what it is that you know real good. Some of y'all cutting these mics on and ain't saying no shit that makes sense. There is nothing about if you watch the tape of this young lady, it's not a knock on her. At 7'1", she's gonna do what 7'1" do. We've seen 7'1" before. We saw what's the name? Yao Ming come. We seen Lee Yuru come. They got that 7'3" girl. They got that 7'3". She's 7'3", 7'6". How big is that girl over there in China right now? Okay, how big is she? Did y'all see her run up and down the court? Barely moving, barely moving. Okay. Do you see the work that it takes for her to get up and down the court? There's nothing that she can do with Audie. There's nothing that she. Hold on? Do y'all understand how well Audie moves for her size? For her size? Do y'all understand? Hey, look, the 7'3" girl in China, 7'5", however tall she is. Did you see her? Did you see her play today? I seen the clip of her today with that blue uniform on, with that girl coming up to her belly button. There's nothing. There's nothing must see about that. There's nothing must see about that. Y'all stop, cut that shit out. And y'all on here like, please, it's must see. No, it's not. No, it's not. And I'm not saying don't give the young lady opportunity to come and play basketball and develop her skills and all that. Please give her the opportunity. But let's stop acting like she's finna come and dominate. They're like, oh, they got another Wimby. No, they don't. No, they don't. No, they don't. And if you watch and see, this is the thing. Just because you read this, listen, all 7-foot people ain't the same. I don't know. I come from an era where everything is green ain't the bomb, bitch. You understand what I'm saying? Everything is green ain't the bomb, bitch. If you know, you know. Yeah, Audie Crooks got feet work. Audie Crooks is smooth with it. Audie Crooks go that little noise when Fred Flintstone bowling and shit. That's when Audie is at work. That's the noise that I hear in my head because she's nice with it. She is nice with it. That woman looked tired coming through the door. Man, stop playing with me, y'all.
She says she looked tired coming through the door.
Did you see how tired she had to bend down and walk through and bend down? She looked tired coming through the door. Y'all cut that shit out, man. Y'all cut that out, man. And if you really don't know basketball, don't just start speaking. Don't just start talking women's basketball because it's hot right now. Because you look a fool out there.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying anything to be saying something. No. And every 7-footer ain't made the same. She was just over in Japan. Check the tape, man. Check the tape. That girl she flat palm pushed the ball straight out on the jump ball. The referee threw the ball up and it came to her chest. She just pushed it straight out. That's how much bigger she was than everybody else in the goddamn gym.
She just pushed
She just said it straight out.
it. Tapped into
Stop.
herself. Tapped into herself.
I mean, that wow, stop that, y'all. Watch the videos first, y'all. Do some. Watch the tape. Don't box score. Don't just read. Get three sources,
Oh
please.
man.
Get three
She
sources,
tapped
please.
into
I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna get off of my soapbox right now, Coach. You take it over with Pickles, but I forget that gentleman's name, man. But that man was all hype on the Instagram talking about, please hurry up, get her. Don't be in a rush. I mean, be in a
how
rush to get
you
that girl. Be in a rush to get the woman in school, but please understand that's not something we're running to see.
right. How you gonna tip the ball to yourself? No.
I don't even. I don't. I don't even think that she's in shape to even really run up and down the court in the SEC like it would. Okay, never mind. Well, she ain't in the SEC, so she ain't got that problem. She in the Big 12. But to make it in the tournament, they're like, oh, she gonna get down there and just dunk. No, she's not. No, she's not. Who is that down there playing with that girl today in China? Was that Kalani Brown? Physics, y'all. Geometry. Angles. Use your backside.
hmm
Move people around. Hold them out. Box out. Go
Move
ahead, coach.
some.
Let's pick. Let's pick.
See, we got rapid fire. Pick them. Pick them. She fall on some ooh, as MJ would say. First, well, he said first level
Ain't
thinkers.
nothing
First
I
level
hate.
thinkers.
Ain't nothing I hate more than to see somebody 7 feet tall getting up.
Taco
It just,
Falls,
oh
University of
man,
Central Florida.
you just fell
Taco
7 feet, buddy. You fell 7 feet, boy.
Yeah. And
Man, no,
that got arthritis spelled all over it, don't
man, it's a long way to get up to.
it? Respect. Taco Fall, University of Central Florida.
Bowl. You know what I'm saying?
Here we go. We got number 10. We going on to Thursday night when women's college hoops lights. Number 10, Louisville, 3 p.m. Well, not lights. It's going to be afternoon game starting at 3 p.m. Louisville Cardinals, Miami, Florida against the Canes playing in Miami. Who do you have, the Cards or the Canes? I give them, you pick them, you pick them, you pick them. So the 3 p.m. game, the Cardinals or the Canes going at 3 p.m. in Miami. Uh, got kids mini 90s got Louisville. Michelle Harley's got Louisville. As you're firing up that chat, Yolanda Wells has got Louisville. Cardinals says Miracle Rutherford, he's going to get it done over the Canes. So far, it looks like it's a whole lot of support for the Cardinals going on in the chat as you're finalizing your chat here, finalizing your pick'ems here. Shay Dub has cards. You got number 9 Michigan Blue. You got a Michigan Wolverines playing in Penn State. 6 p.m. They're taking a number 9 ranking into Penn State on at 6 p.m. Eastern time. So far we got the cards. A lot of people picking the cards over the Canes at 3 p.m. Eastern time. So you got number 9 Michigan State taking a ranking into Penn State on tomorrow at 6 p.m. time. You got a Kidge. If I pronounced that correct, Kidge Mini. Uh, got Michigan over Penn State. Kia Highlights has the Cards getting it done over the Canes. Miami over the U. Uh, Shea Dub has Michigan getting it done over the Nittany Lions. Bashar Hartley says Michigan's going to get it done over the Nittany Lions. Kia Highlights says go blue. Got Michigan as you finish up firing up the chat with your pick'ems. You got number 12 LSU Tigers against Georgia Bulldogs. NCT Conference play 6:30 p.m. 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. That is going to be played in Athens, in Georgia. Miracle Robert says Michigan is going to go and get it done over the Nittany Lions. And 6:30 p.m. Eastern time game is number 12 LSU Tigers over the Georgia Bulldogs, and Britt says Bulldogs going to get it done. Yolanda says Bulldogs. Georgia Miracle Rider says Bulldogs. Kidge says Go Dogs. We got a lot of belief in the young team, but very talented, well put together team so far. We'll see. They respond to SEC action. Shay W says, Georgia, 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 go dogs. Michelle Harley is thinking, as you're thinking, Michelle Harley, I'm going to move on to the next one. You got two ranked teams playing at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Ole Miss is going to Norman to Oklahoma. Number 18, Ole Miss at number 5, Oklahoma Boomer Sooners. Lisa P is going to pick the Bulldog, Georgia Bulldogs over the LSU Tigers. We got number 18 Ole Miss playing in Norman against number 5 Oklahoma. Who do you have? You have Ole Miss or the Sooners? Cage says Ole Miss. Lisa Pugh's got the Bulldogs getting it done against LSU. Michelle Harley thinks LSU is going to get this one over Georgia. It will be close. Brittany says Ole Miss is going to get it done against Oklahoma. Yolanda says Oklahoma is going to win at home against Ole
I
Miss.
got a question, family. When was the last time we seen AKA 85 fly Michelle? Have we seen Michelle AKA 85 fly this year?
We have not in 2026. I haven't.
Okay, man. I'm checking. I'm sitting out an APB for my fam, man. I'm checking for you, fam.
We,
I'm checking for you, fam. Make sure you're all right. Anybody
Michelle
seen AKA 85 fly? Let me know.
Michelle Harley's got Ole Miss getting it done over Boomer Sooners. Shay W got Ole Miss getting it done over the Boomer Sooners. Lisa Pugh says Ole Miss is going to get it done. And as you're finishing up the chat on that, we're going to move on to number 8, Maryland, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, playing Rutgers. Scarlet Knights in Piscataway, New Jersey, my home state, New Jersey, playing in New Jersey, 7 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow. You got the Turks and the Scarlet Knights going at it. Merlin or Rutgers. Fire up to chat with them. Yolanda Wells got Maryland. Get it done over my beloved Scarlet Knights. Kids got Maryland. The Turks getting it done. Number 8, taking it number 8 ranking in number 8 rank into Piscataway, New Jersey on 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Brett's got Maryland. Michelle Harley's got Maryland. They all got Maryland getting it done over Rutgers on tomorrow night. Michelle Harley's got Maryland getting it done. As you finishing up your pick'ems on that, you got number 6 Kentucky playing Alabama 7 p.m. Eastern Time in Tuscaloosa. That is number 6 Kentucky, unranked Alabama sitting at 15-1, and Kentucky at 15-1. Alabama, who do you have? You got the Tide, you got the Crimson Tide, or you got the Wild Tide. Kids says Kentucky's going to get it done. Yolanda Wells says Alabama's going to get the win over Kentucky. Lisa Pugh's got Maryland getting it done over Rutgers. They does got Kentucky getting it done over the Tide in Tuscaloosa. Okay. Actually, Lisa Pugh's got Alabama pulling the upset over Kentucky today. As you finish firing up the chat with, I give it, you pick them, you pick them, you pick them. We're going to move on to the next 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time game. South Carolina Gamecocks. Michelle Harlan's got Alabama over Kentucky as well. Number 3, South Carolina Gamecocks, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time game, playing in Fayetteville, Arkansas, playing the Razorbacks. Who you got? The Gamecocks. A lot of Wells got Gamecocks again, and quite a few Gamecock emoji. Gamecocks. Put it in the chat, as they say. Brett says Gamecocks all day, baby. That part. Lisa P. South Carolina, all caps. All right. Gamecocks all day. Chi good energy. Fire, fire. Shay W with the Gamecocks emoji. I like it. I like it. I don't know. Miracle Rider for you's got Gamecocks getting it done over those Razorbacks in Fayetteville, Arkansas. As you finish firing up your chat with this, pick them, this pick them, this pick them. I give them, you pick them. Let's go to number 20, Tennessee playing Mississippi State, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. in Starkville, Mississippi. Who do you have? You got the Vols or the Bulldogs. Vols or the Bulldogs. Who you have? Who you have? Tennessee Vols or Mississippi Bull? A lot of Wells to Tennessee is gonna pull it off. Miracle Rider for you. You got Gamecocks over the Razorbacks as well. You know, one with Miracle. Michelle Harley's got Tennessee. Shay W's got Tennessee, and Kids has the Vols. They have it all getting everybody. So those people there, you got to getting it done. You got the Vols getting it done over the Mississippi State Bulldogs. Let's move. You can continue to put your pick 'em in for the Tennessee Vols and Mississippi State, but this is rapid fire. Kia highlight, make sure you put in the Cox. Gamecock's going to get it done over the Arkansas Razorbacks in Fayetteville. Miracle Rider for you. You've got Tennessee getting it done over Mississippi State in Starkville, Mississippi. And in this rapid fire, we're going to move on to the next pick 'em, next pick 'em. We got uh, Kelly Harper, hands on the knees. Mizzou Tigers playing 7:30 p.m. time against number 7 Vanderbilt Commodores in Nashville, Tennessee. Vanderbilt is currently 15-0. Um, yeah, highlights you got Tennessee getting it done over Mississippi State. Thank you for that. Pick 'em, pick 'em, pick 'em, pick 'em. We got Mizzou Tigers against number 7 Vanderbilt at home, and currently Vanderbilt is 15-0. And a lot of Wells got Vandy getting it done. Blake's or bust. There says Vandy. Shay W says Vandy. Michelle Harley says Vandy. So far, we got a lot of Vandy getting it done over Mizzou on tomorrow. Even Miracle Rider for you says Vandy. Michelle Harley. Vandy. Okay, we got a lot of Vandy confidence in Vandy or Vandy believers. Are you believers? You believe that they for real? They for real this season? Do you believe that they are? And so as we're firing up the chat with that pick, we got number 25, Nebraska. This might be my snoozer game. I might not be interested in watching. It's number 25, Nebraska playing in Lincoln, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Against Indiana Hoosiers. Indiana is at Lincoln, Nebraska. They got number 25 ranking tomorrow night. Nebraska will be ranked 2025. Kia highlights have Vandy getting it done over Mizzou Tigers. And so you got Indiana, you got the Hoosiers or the Cornhuskers, 8 p.m. Eastern Time game um, in Lincoln, Nebraska. Guess for me, I am Cheryl Harden. You funny, a lot of kids that got Nebraska getting it done. The Cornhuskers getting it done over the Hoosiers. Michelle Harney's got Nebraska getting it done over uh, the Hoosiers, the Indiana Hoosiers. Continue, like I said, it's not an exciting game when you hear it on part paper. I'm just going to be honest. Shout out to Ray's got Vandy getting it done over uh, the Zoo Tigers. Thank you for checking in. It's good to see you. Pick them in the chat. Shout out to Ray. Also see that Brittany's got Nebraska getting it done over the Indiana Hoosiers. We pick. Shout out to Ray. Also had Indiana pulling the upset over the ranked Nebraska Cornhuskers. As we continue to move right along here in fashion, we have number unranked Auburn, 8 p.m. Eastern Time against Texas in Austin. Texas, who do you have here? As Coach Vickers, they welcome to the SEC tour. Coach Vickers from Norfolk State University for a very long time from the HBCU. Now he's at a Power Four. Well, you got Shonda Dory's got Texas, Yolanda Wells, Texas, Kidge, it's got Texas, Miracle Rider. Excuse me, Michelle Harley. I said, why, how did I see Miracle Rider? What's going on with my kind? There we go. That's what I was thinking. I already had seen it in the future. That's what happened. Miracle Rider for you's got Texas, Michelle Harley. Got Texas getting it done over Auburn. Shay Dub got Texas getting it done. Eric Gary says Texas is going to get it done over Auburn. fairly young team. I think it's very fair to say that Auburn um, doesn't have true post height, and so I think that's going to be a challenge throughout the season and game planning and scouting and defensive scheming um, due to some lack of heights that they have in certain position. But out of adversity, um, greatness tends to rise. Maybe not this season, but season, we'll see. Colorado, as we're moving on into the pickups here, another 8 p.m. Eastern Time game. Colorado Buffs playing number 16 Baylor Bears in Waco, Texas. In Waco, Texas. Who do you have? You got the Bears and the Buffs. Colorado's 11-4, and Bears are 13-3. Set at number 16. Yolanda Wells has the Baylor Bears getting the job done over the Colorado Buffs at home. Cage has the Baylor Bears. The Bears getting it done over the Buffs. Eric Gary has Baylor getting it done over Colorado Buffs, and Shonda Del Rey says Baylor's going to get it done over Colorado on tomorrow night. But that 8 p.m. game, that's not the nightcapper though. We got one more. Shonda Del Rey's got Baylor Bears. Michelle Harley's got Baylor Bears. Shay W. Baylor Bears. They gonna saying gonna get it done over the Colorado Buffs. Yeah, I'm leaning towards the Baylor Bears too, and Talib Scott coming off a boost there. So let's see if that will carry over. So I gotta go with you, Chad. Kia Highlights got Baylor Bears getting it done over the Buffs. Kia Highlight. Uh, and so we're gonna, as you're finishing up your pick 'em, your pick 'em for that game. We're gonna go over to the nightcapper for Thursday night when the college food lights is number 15 Michigan State those Spartans against number 23 Washington University of Washington number 23. 9 p.m. Eastern Time. They're playing in Seattle, Washington. They're playing at Washington. So you have Washington Huskies, not the Yukon Huskies, but a different set of Huskies, a different tribe of Huskies, the Washington Huskies playing in Seattle. Number 15, Spartans bring their number 15 ranking into Washington. Number 23, Washington. Got Shonda Del Rey is going to get the Washington's going to get it done over the Spartans. So Shonda Del Rey. Yeah. Spartans got the Sparty kids, got the Sparty Shonda Del Rey. Yeah, Michigan State's Michelle Harley going to get it done over Washington Huskies. Give me a few more moments. I'm scratching. I'm not stretching. I'm scratching. Excuse me. I had to scratch it out. Shay W's got Washington here. Thank you for your pick. Anybody else before I go do the countdown to close it out now? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Make me say it again, girl. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna get on the countdown because it's been real, real fun and real, real good. Pick'ems, doing the pick'ems with you, fam. And so we have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Is a lonely number. Pick'ems are close. We hope that all your pickings come true, and we look forward to the Thursday night when the college hoops lights coming our way very soon. Coming our way very soon. This pickles has been brought to you by Wanda's Wigs and Wanda's No Bus Gas. Get you a handful of wings, Mama's wontons, hold the olives. Don't forget the mint julep. Pickles, pickles, pickles. Back to you.
You are hilarious. So I think I cut out scorers today. My apologies.
Oh, that's okay.
I jumped straight into the articles. I had to get some things off my mind. I was hot today. I was hot today.
No worries.
So we will get back to scorers tomorrow. Double check some real quick. Let me see. What time am I coming up tomorrow? Okay. So I think I told y'all that I would start the LSU game with y'all. Did I say that I would start the LSU Georgia game at 6:30? I think that's
That's what it sounded like you had said last time. I'm not going. That's what I thought. What had happened was.
yeah. Okay. So yeah, we'll be up. I'll be up for that. We'll talk some hoops. We hanging. We hanging for with hoops tomorrow, y'all. So be on the lookout. Yeah, we had to get to the articles today. They was important. There was no foolishness. There was no straight foolishness. But we appreciate y'all pulling up and rocking with us. I don't know how I got to be 1:30. Coach, give us something positive to get up out of here.
Okay, we're gonna go with another quote with Big Drip, Dawn Staley. And there, wherever a secret to being a great coach, that's it. The connection. I need to have a personal relationship with each player. Be great in your preparation, become excellent in your performance. Always have a champion mentality. Women's college hoops lights on a Thursday night. It's coming our way. We also got that 3 p.m. That 3 p.m. That daytime flavor of women's hoops coming our way as well. Keep hooping, my friends. Keep hooping, my friends.
And here go Coach with 3 p.m. hoops and everything. Hey, bro. Trey.
You're funny.
My man having to get.
I didn't set the schedule up until he had scheduled it. It must be the after school special.
Yeah, it's a lot. I mean, they got games starting at 11, but
Right.
trying to think. Louisville, Miami.
Yeah, those are non-ranked teams.
I'll probably be in the match with that. But I'm really probably gonna come up at 6 because Michigan State, Penn State gonna be on too. So
Okay.
we're gonna kick off hoops at about 6 o'clock tomorrow, y'all. But I will be in the living room for Louisville, Miami. So pull up. Y'all know what it is. We appreciate y'all pulling up and rocking with us. Until next time, y'all stay tuned. Talk soon. That's Coach Coleman. Let's talk sports, man. Love y'all to life. We out.